So when there's a fresh snow in the mountains, sometimes I just want to go to some place where there's fresh, untracked snow, but I want to go someplace that doesn't require a lot of driving. You don't have to fight the crowds with all the people that want to go do snow play. So you have to avoid the places where there's snow within easy driving distance. So if you don't want chains and you want to go to some place that has access to snow without having to deal with the traffic and putting chains on your car, this is a pretty good trail. And the trail is the trailhead that goes to Morton Peak. But instead of making the left to go to Morton Peak, you make a right and go to the Thomas Hunting Grounds Trail. This leads towards Angeles Oaks. And when I went this day, it was right after a lot of rain was in the valley. And the trail starts off around 4,400 feet, and there's not much snow at the beginning. And then about, uh, you know, the trail climbs pretty steeply for the first mile and a half, and then afterwards, um, it levels off a little bit. It has a gradual climb, which is completely runnable. The good thing about this is if you want to go someplace that you don't have to do any pathfinding, you can ride, use this trail because it's basically a truck trail, and it's very wide. So even if no trucks have gone by, it's very easy to follow. But usually someone has come by in their Jeep or truck, and so you can see the ruts on the road there, and you can follow this pretty easily. As you get closer to the yellow post sites, the snow on this day got deeper, and the views get better. I decided not to go all the way to Constance Peak this day because I didn't have that much time. I wanted to get back home before brunch, and so I needed to get back home before 11. So this was only a 17-mile round trip trail run. If you want to go someplace that has more snow and easier accessibility without having to run so much, there's probably better places. But if for trail running in the snow, this is definitely the place to go. This is near the yellow post site, and people take their 4x4s and camp up here. And then there's a little spur here that goes up to an unnamed peak. At least I don't know the name of it. But this is where you can get away from people, and there's no track at all here. But it was really calm and quiet. I think this is now one of my favorite trail runs. You can get to this place within about 15 minutes from where I live. Mount Baldy in the background there. There's nothing better than untracked snow, I think. Some rabbit footprints. That's Anderson Peak in the background there. It's Ukaipa Ridge. And you see Baldy in the background. It's perfect weather that day. Exactly one person has come up there. The top of this unnamed peak is about close to 6,000 feet elevation, probably around 5850, something like that. And it looks like during better weather, you may be able to get a 4x4 up here, and you can camp at the top, which would be pretty nice, actually. It's great views of Baldy and Anderson Peak and Sanji. And I think you can see San Jacinto over Ukaipa Ridge. So running down. All right, so headed back to the car. It's getting close to 10:30 in the morning, and in a little while the clouds started rolling in. So if you guys know of any other good trail running sites close to Mentone, Ukaipa, Highland, that area, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to check them out. I'd like to go places that are easy to get to and not too much driving, and mostly runnable with minimal pathfinding for trail runs. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys, and look forward to your comments.